Hi everyone, it's Miss Karen. We are going to be doing some crafting and we're going to make a rainbow today. There again, this is another one of these paper plate crafts. So we have our paper plate. You'll need some cotton balls. I try to keep things to stuff that, 90% of people are going to have around the house. If something's missing, you can probably improvise. We're all pretty crafty with trying to, especially with kid crafts, improvising and finding something that will work. So paper plate, cotton ball, some crayons, scissors, and some glue. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to do is kind of fold our paper plate over in half. Just, kind of eyeball it, and then we're going to cut it in half. Now you can do this with colored pencils or the paint, little temper paint stuff that you can get at the dollar store if you have it. Okay, I'm going to do this one with crayons. I'm working on some other little paper plate crafts that we will do with some paint. But for right now, because paint involves a time element of having to dry, we're going to do this one with our crayons. So, moms, dads, who's ever, doing our helpers, helping watch you, we're going to have to kind of help our kids out here and kind of, help them, make some lines here so they can kind of go and color the rainbow. Okay, they don't have to be perfect. Okay, roughly like that, 5, 6 lines, whatever you want. And usually the darker colors are in the middle. Okay, so you want to start with like a blue or a purple in the middle. And then it gets lighter as you go out. So I'm going to put purple down here in the middle. And then I'll put some blue, some indigo on top of my purple. And if you can see, I have a mat down on my table here. So I'm trying to limit my mess because I'm also using my table making masks, little face masks like crazy. So I'm trying to limit my mess here because I don't like cleaning my table all the time. So then after, your purple and blue, a next lighter color would be like a green. And you could look up and see what I believe it's 7 colors that are in the rainbow. It's some fancy like RGVB something acronym. I forget what it is. And you could, easily pull out those colors to use. But I think this is pretty close. I think I'm probably going to miss one, but it'll work. So on top of the green, we're probably going to want a yellow. And as you guys learn the primary colors and how to mix them to make different colors, so like blue and yellow, they make the green. That's why we usually always see like the green in the middle of a blue and a yellow, because that's just how it works. Now your primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. And from them, you can make every color out there except for white, because white's really kind of like a non-color. Okay, so on top of our yellow, you're going to want to make maybe some orange. And I'll explain about orange here in a minute. Okay, so we learned, green comes from blue and yellow when you mix them. That'll make your green. Now we're putting orange on top of yellow. What color do you think we'd have to mix with the yellow of those 3 primary colors, okay? Blue, yellow, and red. What color do you think we would have to mix with the yellow to make this orange? That would be an in-between color. The red. Yeah, if you mix yellow and red together, paints, you can get an orange. And now this outer color, because of the ribs on the plate, kind of got to work it a little bit, but these little ribs on our plate are actually to our benefit when it comes to making a rainbow here. So we're going to work with them. I like working with things. These little scalloped edges. Or some of you might call it like the crust on your plate. Okay, this actually works really nice for our rainbow. Okay, so already you can say, all right, Miss Karen, we got a rainbow. Well, yes. But when you see a rainbow, what's usually happened? Or is kind of happening in the sky? We have to have something happen in the sky to make this pretty rainbow. it's rain. Or some, upper level, like, mist going on. And the light shines through those little fine particles in the sky, and they give us this rainbow. Well, normally to make rain, we have to have some clouds. Okay? So we're going to use our cotton balls to make some puffy white clouds on our rainbow. Now, you can put them on here however you want. You can scatter them across the bottom. You can put them, to one side. I kind of like the one side thing. That way it shows all the colors of the rainbow. But you can do what you want. So, you can do a couple different things. With your little glue, you can kind of like make a little ziggy line on either side. You can put some glue on each cotton ball. I think, for kids, it'd be good if just, whoever they're watching you just kind of puts the glue on the paper here for you if you need some help. And then you can just stick the cotton balls on it. Now this will have to dry for a few minutes. And then if you wanted to, you could punch a little hole in the top and put a piece of yarn or string in it, and then you can hang it up. And if you wanted to, you could even do the other side, make the rainbow, and then you'd have, like a 3D rainbow here. How cool would that be? Okay, so there you go. That's how to make a really simple rainbow. Something that you can hang up in your house. And no clouds or no rain needed inside the house for your own little rainbow. All right, you guys go have fun with this. Remember, it's pretty simple. Some crayons, paper plate, some cotton balls, your glue and scissors, and someone maybe to help you make these little lines so you can kind of, keep the little arches going with the different colors. Okay, so to make green, we mix blue and yellow, make green. And then to make orange, you mix red and yellow and makes orange. And red, yellow, and blue are primary colors. Now to make the purple, red and purple make blue. So if we were to repeat our rainbow, we could put a little red line down in here. Okay, so all right, now you guys, you go have fun and you make your own rainbow.